Hello, welcome to the bias. I am Ada today once again, and today we'll be doing a follow-up video to the previous one we did. In the last video, we said something. The topic was becoming a billionaire. Is it by college degree or being a dropout? And well, lots of comments and a lot of personal call and text that came in tries to justify the fact that. Being a college dropout, that college dropouts are more in the billionaires list. But well, let's look at it this way. You see, like many things in life, when what it's not expected to become great becomes great, there is this tendency that we hyper popularize that scenario. I'm trying to say that it's expected that your education should be synchronizable with your achievement in life, but so if it's not happening that way, it's not good. But if someone who had not attended education or had not acquired college degree becomes a billionaire, where someone who has acquired college degree, it's not, there is this tendency that we popularize that person who has not gotten any college degree but becomes something worth noting. And that's the situation with college dropout becoming billionaires. So there is this, the globally, Africans generally tend to popularize the fact that certain billionaires are college dropouts without checking the billionaires list, because if you look at the global billionaires list, the number of college degree holders is about 4-5 times greater than that of college dropouts. If you also look at the Forbes 400 billionaires list, college degree holder is about 8 times college dropout. And so college degree holder are more we have more college degree holders as billionaires than college dropout. Well, there are certain things I think I should emphasize so we understand about them, because we need to change the narrative so that the youth will not be deceived. One of the things you should understand about these dropouts who became billionaires is that, number one, most of them are very intelligent. In fact, almost all of them have IQ that is greater than 120. And if you look at the IQ distribution globally, 98 percentile, that about 2% of the world population, are the only set of persons that have such IQ. For instance, Bill Gates has an IQ of 160. Mark Zuckerberg has an IQ of about 145. These guys drop out of Harvard College. Michael Dell has an IQ of about 148. Steve Jobs have an IQ of about 158, and then Paul Allen has an IQ of about 158 again. So obviously they have very high IQ. If these guys were to continue in their college program, truth is they will graduate top in their class because they are conscientious, they are hardworking. But because they had what they needed to do and they have gotten the skills, so they dropped out. So that doesn't mean that if you drop out of college when you have no business plan, when you have no skill, you are going to be successful. Because most Africans, or most youth that popularize the fact that college dropout become billionaire, are doing this because most of them have problem with the college authority. Some of them are cultists. Some of them are drug addicts. Some of them have different forms of problem. These guys did not have problem before they dropped out. They had reasons why they were dropping out, and they have skills they dropped out to go and implement. Secondly, most of them did not require college degree to become something. They had already gotten their skills in high school, and some of them have already gotten their product even in the college. And so time was just necessary for them to live to go and actualize what they understood. For instance, if you read the life of Steve Jobs, you even hear Steve Jobs saying things like that he cannot imagine himself staying in Reed College and attend those useless classes. It means that Steve Jobs has already acquired the skill. In fact, he dropped out of Reed College and went and got a training in electronics. So you would understand that he understood why he was dropping out of college. Bill Gates dropped out of college to Albuquerque to join Paul Allen to actualize their Microsoft business. So these guys did not need college program, did not need college training to become something. Number 3, because I have heard quite a lot of youth saying that, well, these guys dropped out of Harvard College, and so because they dropped out of Harvard College can be compared to a master's degree in Africa, master's degree. This is another deception, because the standard of the college they dropped out from has nothing to do with their success. They have acquired the skill, they have acquired the business plan they needed before they dropped out. Most of them dropped out in the first year. So it's not the Harvard College that trained them for the skill. They have acquired the skill even while they were out of Harvard College. So whether they dropped out of Harvard College or they dropped out from any university in Africa, that is not the problem. Why this video? This video is important to let the youths understand that, well, college dropouts becoming billionaire has more to say than just looking at the fact that they become billionaire. Understand that they are people of very high intelligence quotient. Number two, they did not need the college training to give them the knowledge or to empower them for what they need to become. And number three, the standard of the college is not what determines their success. Their success is determined by them as humans and the gift God has given them from start. Thank you for listening, and do not forget to share.